Sometimes I spend hours just thinking about what kind of baby she and I would have together.
Des bébés holographiques.
Sorry you lost her, but man, did you ever get an attitude. You think Maldonado was spying on you? Not surprising. He's the guy you hired to take photos of your cheating wife. You're the guy they hired to beat the crap out of the guy you catch with your wife. He says he likes barbecue, so I'm not sure why he eats here. Comes in here all the time to eat, just so he can complain. Who's that?
Alors, c'est que ça se remplit vite le disque dur. J'avais fait 200 gigas de libre, c'est déjà tout rempli. J'en ai même déjà mis sur un disque dur à côté pour pouvoir continuer un petit peu. Ça va pas durer, à mon avis je vais avoir 20 minutes de jeu là. Ça c'est... Je sais plus où je voulais aller. On va l'explorer par là du coup. Ah tiens, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Another Mike and Ike hammer. Candy Cane Confidential.
Scène de crime, montrez pas.
Ah, it's a Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. Citizen Candy Cane.
Ok. On va aller par là du coup. Ça c'est l'allée à côté, ok.
Mike and Ike hammer. Murder, my sweet.
C'est quoi ça? C'est ah ouais, ça va être les magazines qu'on récupère. Ok. Espèce de mini-jeu.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint. Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Peut-être... On va monter l'escalier. Apparemment, il n'y a rien. On peut aller dans la salle d'à côté? J'ai pas l'impression. Bon bah... Ah, attendez.
Another Mike and Ike hammer candy comic. Tootsie Rolled.
Encore un. Je suppose qu'il doit y en avoir partout dans Chandler Avenue. Je pense juste que c'est des bâtiments copiés-collés mais qu'on va pas rentrer dedans. C'est les mêmes que ceux-là. J'espère que je vais pas me faire mal. Bam.
I have no desire to ride that streetcar. Sounds like there's something scary in the sewers.
Oh.
I have no desire to ride that streetcar.
Est-ce que j'ai bien entendu quelque chose? Un grognement ou je sais pas quoi. Genre un truc qui rappelle la démo.
This became a highly sought-after neighborhood post-World War III when it was found that the radiation couldn't penetrate through all the lead paint.
J'essaie de rien louper. Hein. Une fois que je serais passé une fois, j'aurais tendance à passer plus vite. Donc à zapper quelque chose que j'aurais déjà oublié.
My nose has started sagging lately. Makes it hard to breathe. Now, what kind of info you looking for, hmm?
André Klingman.
Coit Tower, once one of the great landmarks of the city, is now a broken-down monument symbolizing the world that's passed us by.
Ok, y a rien dedans. Ok, j'ai l'impression qu'il n'y a que de l'ascenseur au milieu. Il va falloir monter. Enfin, monter soi-même, quoi. Oh.
Whoa. I wasn't always nervous about heights until my Under a Killing Moon case. I was trying to break into a luxury high-rise and slipped from the 32nd floor. Looks like no one's home. This is gonna be easier than falling off a horse. This window doesn't want to open up. Maybe if I... Whoa! 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 Fortunately, I hit an awning before I hit the ground, but I didn't stop bouncing for about 30 minutes.
Et est-ce qu'on peut tomber? Parce que j'ai l'impression que rien ne me retient. Si? J'ai rien dit. Ah merde, je peux sauver.
Well, you're dead. Don't be sad. It's probably the most satisfying ending this case was ever going to have.
Ok. Ouais, bon, je m'y attendais un peu. Alors...
Coit Tower, once one of the great landmarks of the city, is now a broken-down monument symbolizing the world that's passed us by. Coit Tower, once one of the great landmarks of the city, is now a broken-down monument symbolizing the world that's passed us by.
Ouais, on sent qu'on est au bord du décor quand même. Mais bon. Ah ouf. Ouais, bon. Allez, on regarde pas par là, c'est tout. Ouais. Ils avaient un budget limité, hein, faut bien se rappeler. Hein. Ils ont quand même fait un boulot pas mal, hein, avec... Si ce n'est pour la traduction et puis pour ce genre de petits détails. Ça rappelle les anciens jeux, c'est pas plus mal. Côté rétro. Alors, il y avait rien de spécial à récupérer finalement ici. Puis j'ai dû rêver pour le bruit, je pense. Bon ben, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? On n'aura pas la clé avant le demain. Il va falloir que j'aille questionner à droite à gauche. Pourquoi ça va me servir ça? Ah, il y a elle. Faut que je sache si quelqu'un l'a vu. En grève.
Holly must be out on strike. I'd better come back later to talk to her.
Dommage.
Only guests of this hotel are allowed entrance through here.
Fermé, fermé. Là aussi c'est fermé.
Closed. Yeah, this building's been a lemon for anyone who's tried to open a business here. Oh, it's my favorite podcast. Full of pod people.
Ouais, tout ça, ça va pas nous aider.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea.
Ah, faut que j'arrête. Je vais sortir ma torche à tout bout de champ.
Not again. You're gonna get me fired. Or worse. That's a fine piece of humanity there. She stopped by the other day and checked out our selection. Took her about 2 seconds to realize it was all crap. So she seemed to know her stuff. I don't know what it is they're serving in there, but it sure as hell ain't barbecue.
As I made it perfectly clear, your status as a paying customer earns you a modicum of goodwill. I suggest you use it judiciously.
Sorry, you lost me at modicum. Look, answer a few questions for me and I won't kick your butt when I get my memory back.
Lovely. Oh, she may have come by here. I can't be sure. Just smelling the fumes coming off that establishment irritates my bowels.
Bon. Jusque-là, rien de neuf. On va demander à Louis, je crois, déjà.
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor. Needs a key.
Ouais, toujours pas de clé pour ça. On n'a pas spécialement raison de venir là non plus. Pas pour la trace.
Sapphire, eh? That sounds like a fun new neighbor.
Sapphire.
As I ring the bell, I expect Nilo, but another familiar face pops up from behind the counter. It's Clint. Looks like he's dabbled in some home plastic surgery to cover his empty eye socket. It's amazing what you can do with a tire patch, spray paint, and crazy glue.
Ah, Mr. Murphy, will you be needing some housekeeping done? I can't remember the last time we saw you around here.
C'est lui qu'on a vu dans une poubelle il y a pas longtemps. Enfin, dans un autre épisode, je pense. Qui voulait du chocolat?
Clint? You work here now?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't remember. I heard about your blackout. I used to have those, but they were more brownouts, you know, my old chocolate addiction.
So, What are you doing behind the desk? Looking for Nilo's complimentary chocolates?
You mean the ones you used to leave on the pillow, right? Those weren't chocolates, my friend. Man, I hope you didn't eat them.
No.
Nilo, man, I haven't heard that name in years. Not since I bought this place from him. The city was gonna condemn it, but Nilo didn't feel like fixing it up, so he sold it real cheap.
Where did Nilo end up?
You mean Nellie? He got a sex change. Yeah, I don't know. He tried to pass himself off as his long-lost twin sister for a while, but that didn't fly.
Well, you've come a long way, Clint. From living in a dumpster to owning your own dump.
But on the bright side, we've exterminated most of the roaches and reinforced the foundation after the big quake last year. And finally got real fire extinguishers, so no more painted-on safety features. We're up to a 3-star cubic zirconia rating in the Newton Leisure blog spot now.
Well, with such deluxe accommodations, I'm surprised I'd stay anywhere else. Do you know where I stay when I'm not here?
Nope. You pay me well to keep an extra eye on your apartment and my nose out of your business.
So I'm not behind on my rent? Maybe I should get amnesia more often.
You're paid through the end of the year, just like every year. You're hardly ever here these days, but hey, let me get my nose out of your business. That sounded disgusting. Let's change the subject. What can I do for you?
Bon. La photo d'abord.
I know for a fact I've never seen this fox before, because if I had, she'd be my lady love. You keep being my best tenant, and I'll be your biggest fan. Deal? The cops came by to ask me about that, but I wasn't here at the time. This may not be much, but it's mine, and I love it. Nice guy, but he's got some screws loose. Dumbest name ever for a shop. Look, I know I used to joke with you about Chelsea being in love with me, but that was just my jealousy talking. That's Louis' niece, right? Tall, brunette. Oh. I've got to steer clear of his diner. Too many chocolate memories. Look, I've had my own problems, as you know. I was in a kind of a dark place 7 years ago. Dark, bitter, sometimes nuts, raisins. God help me, marshmallows. Nice girl for circuits and chips. We don't need to talk about that, do we? That was a real tragedy. Maldonado was spying on you? Are you sure it was you? Maldonado? Nothing but trouble. I steer clear of that hombre. That guy's all mobbed up, so I keep my distance. That little gremlin's never forgiven me for stealing his newspapers and using them for blankets. I haven't tried it. They say that the sauce will melt your eyeballs, and that's a risk I'm just not willing to take. Me? I'm just living the dream. One chocolate-free day at a time.
Bon, je pense... J'ai pas l'impression qu'on ait beaucoup avancé.
If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the clerk.
On va aller voir lui.
It's real good having you stop in more regular. How can I help you? That Clint's really come up in the wild. Though I still hide the chocolate cake when he drops by. I don't want him falling back into his, old ways.
Bon.
Hey, Mr. Murphy. Still running the decryption program. You can hang with me till it's done. Shouldn't be more than 4 or 5 hours.
Pas parler de Clint ici.
Well, it's not a Banksy. These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
Ouais, c'est là qu'habitait Clint. J'ai un petit peu bloqué.
It's a key to the exclusive llama club.
À moins que, tout simplement, j'aille à la clinique ou ailleurs. Non. La carte du bureau de texte. Bon, faut pas chercher, hein, la traduction est pas parfaite. Hein. Bah, c'est pas là que j'ai envie d'aller, moi. J'ai que ça. Ah, attendez. Non, j'ai rien. Pour l'instant, j'ai que Chandler à vous. On me disait d'aller à la clinique et tout avant, mais c'est trop tôt apparemment. Je vais jeter un œil si on n'a pas un fax ou quelque chose. Tiens, c'est ce que je disais.
This message is for Mr. Tex Murphy. Storm clouds are brewing. Are you with White Russians or against us? A White Guard member is close. Prove your loyalty and we will reveal the truth.
What the heck was that? There must be another Tex Murphy in the phone book. No messages on the vid phone.
J'ai pas tout saisi là. J'ai cru que c'était l'autre, la Taylor, mais non. Pas de fax, on a un message bizarre.
Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and Ike Hammer comics and place them here. The door to my back storage room is locked. That's strange.
Je sais pas trop.
Sad to say, many robots and cyborgs end up down here. They get hooked on old Chihuahua motor oil, and they stumble down here looking for a fix until their lights fade out.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Van Winkle. What is it I can help you with, Rip? Like I always say, you can take a bomb out of a dumpster, but you'll never get a dumpster out of a bomb.
Hey, Mr. Murphy. Still running the decryption program. You can hang with me till it's done. Shouldn't...
On peut faire ça aussi. Je crois que j'ai raté quelque chose. Bon, il va falloir que je cherche. Je vais arrêter en attendant.